So at this point, let's do importing data into R. So some of the files you downloaded, so I'm going to just go to my files here. So some of the files you downloaded, you have residentdoctors.csv or residentdoctors.sav. If you were going to import the data into R, so the goal of this part is just to tell you how that happens. So something that will be very important to check is to check your working directory. So the working directory, your current directory you are working from. A way to check it is there's this function get working directory. Like for me, so you can type this in your console, getwd, get working directory. And it shows you where you are currently working from. So on my own computer, the file path is users, designer, blah, 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 hop onto this point. So this is where I'm currently working from. So, and if you look at the right-hand side where you have files as well, you can actually monitor that. And the reason why this is important is because if you want to start calling files, it will be calling the files from a particular working directory. So if you are not in the correct working directory, you will just keep getting errors. So if I change the working directory, for instance, anyway, starts cleaning. So if you are not in a, if you're in a working directory you don't want to be, if I'm in documents, I can set the working directory to documents. I'm just going to do that. So there is also a button, there's a button you can use to set the working directory. So I can say set this as working directory. If I set documents as my working directory, that's not what I want anyway, but I want to use that to demonstrate something. So if I try to call a file, so let me say I'm trying to call a file, data frame, RAID.csv, CSV, resident doctors, residentdoctors.csv. So I'm going to get an error because I'm in the wrong working directory. It doesn't know where this document is. But if I already choose the specific working directory I want to work from, where I have the resident doctors.csv document, and I set this as my working directory, if I type in that same code, read CSV, Then I put the name of the file, resident.doctors.csv. And press enter. Then it actually imports the file. So depending on the kind of file you want to import, you might need certain libraries or packages installed with HAR. So some of them will be this Reader and Haven. So Haven will help you get things like stat files, .sav files. Reader will help you get things like .csv files. So you will have to install those packages first. So to install the Reader package, you can have library, Reader, and have that installed. So if you have the right packages installed and you set your working directory correctly, you can call the file you want to import into HAR so you can play with your data. I know it's about the end of the class, but if someone wants to volunteer to share their screen so we can demonstrate importing files into HAR, that would be nice. Does anybody want to share their screen?
If you want to share a screen, please click the raise your hand button so that the instructor can see you and call you up.
So this is assuming you have the CSV, SAV files to import. If you don't have it, we can share that over the Zoom chat so you can have it downloaded on your computer. Okay, thank you, Nolu Zolo. You can unmute yourself. I've stopped sharing and we can quickly go through that.
Greetings, everyone.
Hello. Okay.
Can you all see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm trying to click the share thingy, but I'm unable to. Maybe my computer is slow. I don't know. Oh no, why is it not working? Okay, let me cancel and try again. Share screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
The reason I'm sharing, I don't even know where I'm at.
Okay.
Did I get the right version?
So you are in our studio currently, which is nice. Did you download the exercise files?
I just did just now, not so long ago.
So you have the resident.doctors.csv and resident.doctors.sav.
Let me quickly go to my email.
Okay, so I'm going to
download it.
I just sent those files in the Zoom chat. Resident.doctors.csv, resident.doctors.sav.
Okay.
So you could download them now. And if there's a folder on your computer you are using for this, do you have a folder you've created on your computer that you can use for this?
No, but I can create one. I'm sure they went to downloads because I've just downloaded them now. Okay, download. Yeah, there's resident doctors. Okay, so where do I go from here?
So where do you have the resident doctors downloaded?
It's on my downloads.
Okay, in your downloads folder. Let's go to your download folder. Let's say just create a new document. Yeah, maybe call it Stats Clinic in your downloads folder.
Okay. And then send the resident doctor there.
Yeah, exactly. So you can put the resident doctors.csv file in there.
Okay. Like this?
I actually can't see that part of your screen, but if you've done that, I believe that you've done it, and we can do something within R to make it easier for us to find. So can you find your downloads here? Within
are you able to